degenerates, I have sinned once again. So, day 2, I have actually gone ahead and gotten even more souvenirs. Yay, yay. Oh dear God, what have I done? As you can see, no longer have a ruby paracord. Oops. But, on the other hand, we do have a lot to talk about, I suppose. As you can see, we still have the prince here. He's chilling. We got these dualies from the craziest comeback I have ever seen, much less of what I've ever seen in a major. And we will come back to this game because this does need to be talked about, not only for what the game was, but what it did to souvenir prices. I think I got this immediately after the game. It was like $7, so that was chill. But at the time of recording on June 7th, a pink right now is $219. I mean, that's a bit much, you know? It's a little extreme. That said, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the collection that I have gone ahead and amassed. Alright, we're back on Inferno. As you can see, yes, I am now running a Battle-Scarred Skeleton Crimson Web. And, you know, for Battle-Scarred, this thing works. It's not half bad. Nice. So, first thing is I've already showed, whatever you want to call it, are the dualies. Again, NRG, big, legendary game for all the wrong reasons. But hey, it works out, right? I picked Nitro because that entire series, I think he did pretty well. So I was like, alright, yeah, we'll go Nitro. Yes, he lost at the end of the day, but he was quite impressive during that whole series, so that's the dualies. Alright, so here's my last upgrade of the day. I know, it's the second gun we're looking at, and technically the first gun of day 2. But yeah, this was my last one I upgraded. Listen, my friend, his name is Hunter, so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and make a Hunter one. He loves the CZ. Now, that said, he does hate the souvenirs. He hates the gold aspect to it. But I'm running a red and gold inventory thanks to the prince, so hey, you know what? This works out. And there you go. Now you can see it says Hunter. That's the problem with some of these souvenirs. The way they're applied just makes it kind of hard to see the signature, which really does suck. I've already explained with the Op Prince. You want to see the signature at the top of the scope. You don't want to see it on the actual stock. Same thing here. You would want like the map sticker right there. You'd want the enemy team where the map sticker is currently, so at the bottom. And then you'd want like, I don't know, probably the signature to be on the end of the gun, and then G2 to stay where it is. But, you know, it's what it is. Alrighty, and on to the next gun. Now I'm gonna be fully real. With the pinks, they were more expensive than they would have been day 1. It's the cheapest you could have gotten them right now as compared to day 1. I think this guy and the AUG cost me about $30, and we'll get to those, or the AUG that is. With this bison in particular, this is one of my favorite bisons, and now that I'm going with the red and gold theme, it seemed like a no-brainer to just go with the high roller, right? At the end of the day, again, I really like Gamer Legion's logo, and I do like Astralis' logo too. Again, Gamer Legion, I love their logo, man. It is too bad, though. They literally just lost like an hour ago of recording to bait, so they're out of the major itself. Sucks, is what it is. Still a badass logo, and that's what I cared about. Ah, yes. So, another factor on why I got rid of the ruby. The Baroque red. Listen, it's from the Canals collection. It's red. You put the gold on it. It's not that bad. That's just what I'm saying, you know? That's just me. As you can see, we got the Demon Cool logo on here. And I will show you what I did with the Long Dog, because after I found out that Demon had Cool written in his name, I was like, brother, it exists. It exists. Again, we'll get to the Long Dog later. But yeah, nah, just another cool one. Again, I don't know if it's going to be a one of one. That's kind of the intention for a lot of these, is trying to make them one of ones. The AK Empress right now is a one of one, and you know, if you want to buy it on the Steam store for $1,800, don't do it. But if you did, that would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. But yeah, no, Baroque red with the gold, again, gives that Prince vibe without being a Prince. It's alright. Alright, so the next is my Zeno. This one might get re-rolled, I'm not gonna lie. It has the same stickers that the P90 had. I guess I threw it out. Oh, wait. No, that's the Bison. Oh, wait. Hold on. It has the same stickers that the Bison has. Hang on. Okay. All right, never mind. All right, so it has the same stickers that the Bison has. Honestly, I might re-roll it. I just wanted to make this thing a souvenir as soon as I could, because I unboxed this thing, and it had a rather low float anyway. So I was like, hey, if I can make it a number one, fuck it, let's just make it a number one, right? I think it's double O and a 4 is what this one's looking at. So, you know, that was the logic behind this guy. All right, continuing on with the red and the gold theme. Not really much to say about this one. Again, I just wanted to make it into a red and gold gun. And there's red on it. Not really any gold, though. So, you know. I guess you could say that the brass at the bottom of the mag, not bad. Or rather, in the back of the mag would be gold, but it's more brass than anything. I'll probably put another sticker on here. Don't know where, but, you know, just needed a... I needed a gun to go with the theme, and this gun by itself doesn't, but you add the gold onto it, well, a little bit. It works. Ah, yes, the AUG. So again, another like 30, I think this one, yeah, I think this was like 30 bucks. Alex 666 on the little demon pig gun. I know it's a little pig, but you know, he's a little demon. I don't know, I felt it all worked out here. Again, this is already a red and gold gun. Adding the stickers is inoffensive. Ancient is an interesting map choice, but again, limited on options. You gotta get this shit as soon as those teams play, otherwise the price is absurd and stupid. So, you know, there's that. Alrighty, and then moving on to the T side of things, we got this AK, which I thought was going to be absurd on how much it was going to cost, but luckily the Baroque Purple is a light blue, and since it's a light blue, it only cost me about $18. Only for a light blue, right? Now, that said, it is still a donk AK, so can't be too mad about it, but, you know, it's what it is. It's what it is. It's a nice thing to add to the collection. Not really fitting with the red and gold theme, but that said, again, it's a donk AK. That's what I cared about. And then finally, we have the halftone shift with, again, the gold stickers. And actually, the halftone shift looking kind of schmexy with these gold stickers. What the hell? I was not expecting that the first time I made this, but hey, here it is. And Alex666 again, you know, I just thought it looked cool. Plus it works with the little crazy guy I got up here. Now here's the thing. This is another situation where I wanted to make a number one. And actually, let's go look at those. All right, so as you can see, souvenir halftone shift, and we are looking at 0008. And I will admit, I unboxed this one as well. This one was the lowest float gun I've ever unboxed. I'm keeping it how it is. But once I saw, like, you know, that, you know, I can make it a number one by putting it into a souvenir. For now, who knows? Maybe somebody else with a better one can make another one. I think this is like rank 200 or something. Maybe it's like rank 400. It's somewhere in those ranges. It's not in the top 100. I could just tell you that now. I unboxed it, I enjoy it for what it is, and also with the gold stickers and the halftone, I don't know, it just works for me. I like how this looks. Going back to the Zeno real quick, it's the same story-ish. Yeah, it's 004, so, like, you know, it's not a super low float Zeno, but it's also, again, it's something I unboxed, something I wanted to make into a souvenir. Again, we might re-roll this. If Valve actually ends up keeping the souvenir system into the game for like 3 months, then yeah, sure, whatever. I'll re-roll it. It's fine. But yeah. All right, now let's talk about a $80 purchase. Yeah, I made this guy. Don't mind the name tag. It's an inside joke. You guys want to get it. But yeah, so I was like, hey, if the containment breach is cool, is there any souvenirs of this? I looked it up at the time, there was not. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll make one. And then I make it, and now there's already, there's a factory new version on the fucking database that's Souvenirs. So I'm like, okay, whatever, fair enough. This one's battle scarred. I didn't want to make it like the #1 battle scarred, just because I actually like the skin for what it is. But I also didn't want to spend $100 on an op just to spend another $60, $70 to make it a souvenir, right? So, you know, this one I like. There's a lot of inside jokes to it. But hey, we're gonna keep it where it's at. And I will admit, this one has a little special place in my heart. I like this one. This one's real good. Alright, so last one, not even a souvenir, but it is sticker craft related, is I made this guy, the long dog. Alright, so we got the Molodoy sticker up top, you know, pretty chill, pretty cool. Gotta love that. Molodoy embroidered from the Budapest major. And then I got me some Cologne majors here. Now, this isn't to be disrespectful to Molodoy. Although in hindsight, I could see how it would be. Literally, I put the Molodoy sticker up there, and then after I found the demon signature, I was like, oh, it exists. Oh my god, it exists. We can have a cool story, bro. Sticker craft. So, you know, that's what this was originally about. But now it just looks like I'm like disrespecting Molodoy, and that is not the intention. Though I do think it is kind of funny. It's the fucking Budapest major. Everybody wanted Molodoy to win, and then he didn't. And now you just got the sassy dog rolling his eyes, being like, cool story, bro. Again, not meant to be like that, but it is kind of funny. Again, gotta put some respect on Molodoy's name. He's a generational talent, trained by Fallen. Love him. I love him so much. But also on the long dog, yeah, I can see it. I see how it would be disrespectful. Oops. But yeah, no. I'm just saying, I really like the craft, and I tried scraping the stickers to see if it would work, but unfortunately, with the stickers being scraped, the cool doesn't really look cool, and it gets all messed up by like the actual demon name of the stickers. But yeah, cool story, bro, now exists in the game, so make your souvenirs now, baby. And yeah, looking at it, I'm pretty sure that's all the souvenirs that were made. Yeah, that's basically where we're at. So yeah, that was basically everything I created of day 1 of stage 2. Just a little continuation video from, you know, stage 1, day 1, right? That said, I am probably not gonna do a stage 3, day 1. Those stickers are gonna be insane. I might do 1 or 2, but even then, that's not worthy of a video. I do have an idea for, again, this guy, and thank God he's a gray, so 99% off, right? This guy either being a Molodoy or a Monacy op, don't really know yet. Again, we're on a public server, so god damn it, people just shooting in my ear. And if not that one, then there's this one right here. Now this one is going to be a mean-spirited craft. This is going to be a mean craft, and I won't even get into it. It's just, it's not going to be nice. It's going to be a mean-spirited craft. It's going to be a toxic craft even. And you know what? Fair enough. I'll just give you a hint right now. It's going to be a Falcon's craft. Anyway, until next time. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. If you would like to support me, there's a Patreon link down below in the description. Otherwise, I'll see y'all degenerates next time.